In the next verses, David gives us two critical questions that all of us have to answer if we are going to choose to pursue him. God, are you there? And God, will you reject me? Let's look at those. Because in verse 7, he begins by saying, hear me as I pray, O Lord. Be merciful and answer me. Like you can tell, like he's like struggling here a bit. God, are you there? Oh, but my heart has heard you say, come and talk with me. And my heart responds, Lord, I'm coming. I'm coming to you. Here's a paraphrase of what David is asking here and what then he determines to be true about God. It's like, God, is me. Do you hear me? Are you there? But then he hears God reply, yes, I'm here. Come to me. You can ask me anything. And then he's like, all right, here I come. We have to answer this question, God, are you there? Because you know what? It's kind of foolish to pursue something that is not there. Sometimes we may wonder, God, like, are you real? Are you present? Are you even listening to me when I call out to you? And David says, oh my goodness, here's what I've discovered. God is always saying yes. He's always there. But then there's the invitation. But God said, but I want you to come. I want you to come. I want you to come. In other words, pursue me. I'm here. I'm real. But pursue me. Come to me. Come to me and talk with me. The second question he asks is, will you reject me? It's in the next verses. Starting in verse 9, he says this. He says, do not turn your back on me. Do not reject your servant in anger. You've always been my helper. Don't leave me now. Don't abandon me, O God of my salvation. But then he says this, whoo, even if my father and mother abandon me, the Lord will hold me close. Amen. And again, here's like this paraphrase of this conversation that David is having with God. It's like, God, it's me again. Yeah, David, yeah, oh man, yeah, I did some stuff. And I was not listening to you, was I? No, I was not. And if you know his story, I mean, he was an adulterer. He was a murderer. He did some terrible things. And yet here he is. God, you're not going to reject me, are you? But then he knows what is true and what he's determined in his heart. God replies, are you kidding me? Listen, your mama and your daddy may have rejected you, but I'm not them. Can I just tell you right now? Sometimes it's really hard to accept the love and acceptance of God because we've experienced rejection in our lives and our stories, even from our parents. Some story that's right here in the room. That's not God. That's not God. Is he going to reject you? No. If you come to him, if you turn to him, if you pursue him, like Jesus said, just knock. The door's going to be open. Seek me. You're going to find me. It's a promise. I will not reject you. Right here, right now. You are my beloved. How could I ever reject you? Just come to me. Never going to turn my back on you. I want to look at the very last thing that David leaves us with in Psalm 27. So interesting. Like this counterintuitive thing. You're going to get part of it and you're going to go, what? This is Psalm 27, verse 14. Wait patiently for the Lord. Be brave and courageous. Yes, wait patiently for the Lord. It's like, okay, wait a second. I get the wait patiently part. We've already talked about what? Stopping, beholding, seeking. Those things take time. I'm not on a rush, right? I love this whole idea of waiting patiently. It tells us that our pursuit of God is never this like, frantic, like, I got to find him somewhere. I don't know where he is, so I'm just going to run from place to place, church to church, podcast to podcast. No, he's right here. It's waiting to be sought after. It's right here. He's coming. I don't get ahead of him. Just wait patiently for the Lord. And so we've been talking about that pausing, that sitting, that beholding. But then he drops in this idea of this wild statement right in the middle of that, where he says, be brave and courageous. What does this have to do with stopping and waiting patiently for the Lord? Be brave and courageous. What does that have to do with that? Everything. Because you know what we want to do in our flesh? We want to run. In fact, nature tells us that if you're standing still, you're a target. Like, remember we're like under this constant barrage, surrounded, attacked. It's like, you know what we want to do? We want to run. We want to go fix something. We want to go protect something. We want to go solve the problem on our own. And you know what it takes to actually sit on a battlefield? Do you know the bravery and courage it takes to stop and sit when you feel your life is under attack? It takes a lot of bravery, a lot of courage. So David says this: be brave in how you pursue the Lord. It's going to require you to slow down, to sit, to meditate, to behold, not just run to go fix that thing. You're not the solution, basically, God's saying, I am. So just wait for me. Wait upon me, because I'm going to show you things. I'm going to help you discover things. I'm going to reveal things to you that are going to change the landscape of everything that's going on right now in your story. So wait and be patient, but do it courageously. Okay, God, I don't even understand this right now, but I'm just going to wait here for you.